Welcome to Take a Stance 101, Anti-Bullying and Self-Defense Lessons. This is Lesson 3.
Hi, this is Topher from Take a Stance 101. Please subscribe to our channel. Hi everybody, we're going to learn Lesson 3, Basic Footwork.
That's right, Sasha. Lesson 1, remember, was a two-line front stance. Lesson 2 was the how to make a fist. This is Lesson 3, how to utilize your footwork. Now, as we start to learn more of these lessons, we're going to start putting them together. And when we put these together in combinations, what do you think, Sasha?
That's where it gets really cool.
Definitely. You guys stay tuned. So now we're going to learn how to shift. As you can see, Sasha's in a two-line front stance. Then you need a little bit more. Now, from here, what she's going to do is this. She's going to put all of her weight on her back leg. What I want you to do is bring your heel up in the air and just simply putting all that weight on that back leg. You can feel it by doing this. Now, lightly put your heel down. Now, Sasha, shift forward. See, that's her shift. Okay, good. Now, scoot back. Now, I'm going to show you one of the biggest mistakes. This happens with a lot of people that make a big mistake with this. They go from here and they take this foot and they lift it up and they pull their back leg forward. Go, do it wrong. That is incorrect. If you do that, you have no power, no speed, no chance to really shift correctly. So remember, scoot back. From here, you got to really explode off that back leg. Ready? Explode, shift forward. Exactly, just like that. Good job, Sasha.
Click the red subscribe button to help build our channel.
Now, we're going to learn how to shift backwards. When you're doing so, you got to really focus on the front leg. You got to bend that front knee, you got to really lock your weight down, and then just simply your back of your head is just going to fly back. Your back foot is going to unlock from the floor, fly back. Everything though is being pushed by your front leg. Ready, Sasha? Position down and go. Okay, come back. Do it again. Ready, go. Much better. Now, that's a pretty good shift back. Now, Sasha, explain to everybody what is your hardest thing when you're shifting back?
My hardest thing is I jump up and do the shift.
That's right. So let me show you what she's talking about. From here, she actually did it the very first time. From here, she's going to jump up in the air and shift back up. It's like, she's jumping up as though you're trying to jump up like in ballet or in dance, where you're trying to create air and effect. Yes, you will move backwards, but you're vulnerable. As soon as you jump up in the air and you lose your connection to the ground, at that point, if somebody's attacking, they grab you, they can trip you, they can knock you all over the place. Let me show you, for instance. From here, go in position. Now, jump up forward. If she jumps up, I could lift her so easily. But in this case, I'm going to have you shift backwards, but this time don't jump up. So from here, I'm going to try to move her body. Ready? Go. See? From here, I can't move her because she's locked to the ground. Jump up. Easily I can move her. Do you see that point? It's very important that everybody learns that. It's a very basic understanding of martial art principle. Now we're going to go over how to shift to the side. From here, Sasha's going to shift out. I'm going to show you really slowly first. She's going to take her back foot and move it out. Go. And then she's going to shift her front leg forward. So that's in a two motion. In reality, you can't do it like that. It would be too slow. Come back over. All right. Now, Sasha, shift over fast. Good. Now, of course, you see she does come up a little bit. We have to work on that. That's something we have to work on. You got to be able to shift over. If though you put a book on your head, that book can't fall off. Now, you're not going to do that, of course, but basically, you need your head level to stay exactly as you move over. Come back over. Now let's see, I'm gonna put my hand right about here. Sasha, shift over. Better, you notice she didn't really come up that time. So that's a good way of using your hand or using something to keep this level, the movement, so you don't go up. As soon as our center of gravity goes up, we lose. That's a losing, especially when you think of self-defense, anti-bullying, where the other person's bigger. We need every advantage we can get. So how you move is crucial. Alright guys, here we go. Next one, we're gonna learn how to shift to this side. So from here, she's simply gonna put your pressure, and she's gonna move this leg first. Front leg's gonna slide out, she's gonna go over. That's the 1-2, come back over. Now, in reality, she's gotta just shift over. Ready, go. Just shifting over. That time she actually came up a little bit forward, which is really good if you're gonna attack and do a counter attack. So come back over. Now, one of the things, again, if I take my hand, just put it right up here like this, I use this hand, Mike can use it for everybody with filming. Now from here, I'm just gonna take my hand, put it right about here, shift over, Sash, go. That keeps her focusing not to come up. Now come back over. So a big mistake on this would be to shift over, shift. If you shift over and if you went to a one-line front stance, go to one-line front stance, then again, you won't have any stability. So when you shift over, you gotta get make sure you shift over to a two-line front stance. And as you're doing the shifting forward, backwards, side, side, the key is to practice it over and over and over. See how essential it is for us to go over these lessons first before we get into the combinations when somebody's actually punching and countering and what have you. Because if you don't have these basics down, we'd have to stop everything to teach you this, then to show a proper combination to make it realistic for you to learn. So everything's going step by step.
Make sure to tune in next week for lesson 4.
And remember,
You are not alone.